Sunspot Gallery. Please subscribe to the channel.
Ching Chung Bing Bong, DSP, Phil Burnell, the man, the myth, the legend. Now, he seems to me to be a relatively humble man. To those that will be disappointed that I didn't ask a specific question, look, some things were off limits. This is the most popular question.
Okay.
You're right. Where did the load go?
And I was like, this guy actually is like legit. Like, this is a fair video about me.
Like most of my viewers are not Ching Chung Bing Bong. As you saw the list, you're like, oh, these aren't that bad.
Yeah.
You know. Let me ask you this. So now that you've been streaming on Twitch, this is one of the hottest questions. What do you think of the modern state of Twitch? Like, whose nudes do you have from Twitch?
I'm not gonna name any names. There's some examples. There's been a couple
yeah.
people who like I was cool with them, and within a year they basically told me we can't do it anymore. Fair enough, but that's how people are.
It wasn't like that 5 years ago, but that's what it is now.
Yeah. At some point it became, we're here to shit. Yeah.
Did I go hard? I think I did a few times.
I acknowledged it. I complained about it. I said it's not fair. I whined. I screamed. I made a big tantrum. All these guys are jerks. How could they do this? Now I'm a different person. Like, I've learned over the years, you got to roll with that.
Yeah, that's good to hear. I told people when I said we were going to talk, people are like, oh, he's not going to talk about it, blah, blah, blah. I said, no. When I talked to him in private, he understood. I look at a guy like you and a guy like Wings, whatever, you know, because eventually it's not going to be as fun to make fun of you. Well, how do you approach that type of content now? What do you think of these dedicated channels that are basically just memeing on you?
I don't mind that they exist as long as what they do is give me those clicks, give me those views, give me money, money, money. And now they think that they have to do everything they possibly can to hurt someone like me or someone like me.
What?
It's money. Tons of money. I wasn't asking for people to tip me on streams or do any of this stuff. I was rolling in ad revenue.
This cat thing. Do you know what that's about? Like,
oh, yeah.
People said, here's how it was told to me, that like he had an X goal for money and then to reveal something, and then it was his cat. What was that even about?
Money. Tons of money.
Is that, how long ago was that?
That was a few months ago. 2 months ago? 3 months ago? Now, yeah. I know my fans will support me if I ask for it. So I said, I'm going to do a special marathon stream to raise tips. And if I hit a certain level, a goal level of what I would like to raise during that day, I'm going to give you guys a positive reveal. I complained about it. I said it's not fair. I whined. I screamed. I made a big tantrum. All these guys are jerks. How could they do this? But that's how I spun it. It wasn't, oh, you know, this is a life-changing event. I'm promising you guys the world. I just, out of my head, pulled a random number out of my head, never expecting that I would reach it, and the number was $1,000. Okay? I was like, I'll never reach this on one stream. I'll never do this, right? Yeah. That's crazy.
That'd be a killer stream.
What the hell? I'll pull it out of the sky. I'll put it up as a goal. Maybe it'll motivate people. If I had got a couple $100s, I would have been thrilled. Now, I know my fans will support me if I ask for it, right?
Yeah.
So I do the stream, and it's about 3/4 through the stream, and it's almost over. And I'm like, well, guys, just so you know, here we are. The stream's almost over. There's the goal. Here's where we are. And people were like, well, are you still going to reveal the thing at the end of the stream? I was like, I don't know. We'll see. And the truth of the matter is, I was going to do it anyway. I didn't tell anyone that because obviously you want to motivate people to contribute.
Sure.
I was going to do it anyway.
Yeah.
But I want to motivate people to contribute. All of a sudden, people started coming out of the woodwork and started contributing. If you can believe it, we hit the goal. Now, I know my fans will support me if I ask for it. Okay?
Damn.
So I'm like,
that's a good day's work. The man, the myth, the legend.
I just want to introduce you to my pet cat, who had lived with me for a while now, and I actually have completely kept him under wraps because, as I told you, I have such this weird cloud of haters that they try to fuck with my private life. I wasn't asking for people to tip me on streams or do any of this stuff. All that being said, why am I making this video for you? Why aren't I just putting out the videos here on DSP Gaming? Well, it's going to be such a burden on me financially that I may actually have to sell my house. Kat and I, my girlfriend who's lived with me for over a year now, love this home. and welcome to the Week 3 drawing and the Week 2 announcement of the winner for the Hardcore Gaming Season giveaway of 2013. Now, for those of you who haven't been following along, we've built a life here in the last year. I worked my ass off to earn this house through years and years of hard work, and have busted my ass for the past 5 years to be able to afford to stay here, and now it's basically rocking a hard place. If I don't raise a lot of funds this coming Saturday, I may have to sell my house and leave here and go to a small apartment with worse internet, which means less streaming or worse streaming, no nice office with soundproofing foam and everything behind me. You can't do this kind of stuff when you rent. I just want to introduce you to my pet cat, who had lived with me for a while now, and I actually have completely kept him under wraps. Every single person who contributed that day liked it. So who really got scammed? So I was making so much money that I was like, I got to get out of here. I hate living in Connecticut.
So a lot of internet personalities live in Texas, I noticed.
Yeah, apparently like one of the best business friendly states for taxes. Yeah. It's like nothing. You get away with everything basically. You don't have to pay anything. Okay. So I moved in 2014, and I'll be honest with you, my channel was starting to slow down. You could see it was getting a slow decline, but there was no like shocking warning signs that things were going to go horribly wrong.
Phil, you stupid fuck.
My views went down.
Yeah.
I was like, you gotta be kidding me. And ever since then, it's been thing after thing. Wait till you hear the next one. So that was 2015. So I'm trying to recover from that. It's very hard because now I've got all this debt in my name. I've got 2 homes in my name, all this stuff going on. Then the next year, I find out my tax accountant from Connecticut did my taxes wrong for several years. Were you aware that... Yeah, the Washington State. Are you aware that there's business taxes here that you haven't paid for 3 or 4 years, and now you owe us all this money in back taxes? I was like, what? And since then, it's like seriously thing after thing. And I can't talk about all of it publicly because there's personal things that happen behind the scenes that I cannot disclose. But it's just like, it's a shitty situation where like I'm stuck. No matter what I do, I'm screwed. Yeah, I know it's a crazy story, but that's my life at this point. So there's 2 ways to hold a controller. The natural way to hold a controller is to use your thumbs, and then you use your fingers on the shoulder buttons. But when I play fighting games on a controller, I actually go like this, and I use my fingers and I push on top.
Do you have a favorite titty mod for Skyrim? To those that will be disappointed that I didn't ask a specific question, look, some things were off limits. Phil did these ching chong bing bong jokes, and whatever. I'm not one of those people that's offended by them. I understand. I have gout. You can find them unfunny, fine, but I'm not going to put any stock in the fact that you're offended by it. Fuck off. But I do know gout fucking hurts, and I hate it. So I always thought that was funny. I felt like a kindred spirit when I was reading these articles. Like, oh, he's upset that people are giving him shit about gout. Like, okay, probably not the best thing to use as a shield for ching chong bing bong, though.
Chris Rock makes so many racial observations in his kind of comedy, right?
What the fuck? So if I'm understanding you, allow me to paraphrase. You tell me if I'm understanding you correctly. That's okay. But don't say, haha, Phil, you stupid fuck. You have gout, that kind of thing. Am I understanding right?
It's a fact that I have it, right? It's a fact that I have it. Yes, I don't always have it. It flares up, it goes away. It's something I'll have to do for the rest of my life, and it's a diet thing and a medication thing, and it is what it is.
That was kind of the running joke around my family, even with me, like gout. What was the last job that you even remember? What was the last thing you did before you started this?
I got laid off out of nowhere. Blindsided.
Phil, you stupid fuck. Where did the load go?
A tissue. Phil, what were you watching when it happened?
Oh, what were you watching?
Don't film my nipples. I dare you. Thanks, everyone. See you later.
Bye.
Did you know that Darkside Phil is a chronic masturbator? It's like, it's just a thing. It's a frivolous thing. Get it over with, and then move on with your day. And it's people. That's what they. Oh, he didn't even wash his hands because I had tissues. What do you think I'm doing here? It's like you guys are freaking out of your minds with the stuff that they make up about this. It was early morning. The stream. I turned on my stream and I was running it, and I accidentally had left my webcam on from the night before. on the screen in the corner. I had no knowledge
Obviously,
of it.
yeah.
And you know, it's an honest, innocent, stupid thing to happen.
Yeah.
It's just my O face. That's all it is. You don't see anything else.
Phil, you stupid fuck.
That was late 2015. Fall of
okay.
2015, I was playing an Assassin's Creed game. So YouTube never contacted me. Machinima did contact me, and
Right,
because they were my partnership network at the time, they said, "Are you okay? Like, what's going on? Did you have like a big fallout?" And so I was like, nothing ever happened in regards to it, which is why it's ludicrous when you hear he masturbated in front of thousands of children.
Millions.
You know how many people? There was like 60 people on the pre-stream, and no one was watching because it was just the ad cards running. So no one was even there. It was just a honest, innocent mistake. It wasn't some exhibitionist crazy stunt that I pulled or anything.
Yeah. Is there anything, you know, that you would want, a parting thought that you'd want to, you know, say to anybody?
What I would say is two things. The first is, number one, you could attend this Saturday's stream and contribute if you at all can, all right? It's going to be via tips, meaning the only real viable way for you to contribute and help me out in this situation is to tip me. And the other thing is, I really need your support. This is it. This is the most important stream coming up I've ever done because I need to raise these funds, and if I don't, I'm done. I'm probably going to have to sell my house and have a horrible year where there's going to be all kinds of less streaming because I have to move and figure stuff out. It's not going to be good, okay? It's going to be a very stressful, negative thing that, honestly, you know, do I deserve it? No.
Thanks so much, Phil.
Great. Thank you for having me.
Bye.